Yeah, this is what happens when you have colleagues that make fun of your car. Yeah, they are playing with my car, but they will see when it becomes the best car ever restored. Anyway, so yeah. So hi guys, finally after 2 weeks vacation of this car, I'm back on it, and today we're gonna go back to the body. As you know, I already assembled the suspension and the frame, and I put back the body on it, but that was just temporarily, so I can store it in less space than having the frame separated from the body. It's Friday today, and I have Friday night and Saturday and Sunday full days to work on the body, so I think I'm gonna pull it out again and I'm gonna flip it to its side and I'm gonna work on the floor underneath. So hopefully by Sunday I'm gonna be able to put it back on the frame, and for Monday I'm not gonna be taking again too much space, because now we have all this space available and I can do what I want. And we'll see if I have time, I can clean up a little bit the wheel wells and stuff like that, and see if there's any other repair required underneath. And yeah, that's the plan. Let's see if we can do it. First I'm gonna have to empty it, of course, because it's full of different things inside and all this stuff on the roof. So I'm gonna have to get rid of everything. So like I said, I had a 2-week vacation from this car, but it wasn't really vacation because I was busy with my official work, and also I finished rebuilding a TR3 engine. Like I said, I was working on rebuilding it, so that was for a customer. It was a Rusty Beauty customer. I usually don't have those, but I agreed during my Christmas vacation to do that, even though I didn't finish it in the Christmas vacation, but at least I finished a little bit after that. So I did the TR3 engine. I also did a good job with my suspension on the Ford. I'm very happy with that, because it had rattling, like I said before. Now it doesn't, so I'm happy. And I also went and helped last Saturday. I helped Chef Tash with his TR250. I actually went there for the steaks, but he made me work for the steaks, so that's how it works. You have to work for your food. And after that, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I took the nights off and I spent some more time with my family, and now we are back on this. And to be honest, I was missing it a lot. I kept thinking, what was I gonna do after when I start working on it and things like that, because I really missed it, which is good, because this means that I don't do it just because it needs to be done. I do it because I love doing it. I got new welding helmet, so this one is going to be spare now. We'll see how that works. And by the way, I don't know if you see this TR6, it has those jigs or whatever you want to call them on the side, and this is to help us flip the body to the side. So one day you're gonna see how these are used. I saw them from Chef Tash. He showed them to me. He has a set and we made the same set for us. So we will see how they work. This camera ran out of battery, but good thing I have another one over there, so I'll be able to mount something. So here, oh wow, you see there's a lot of dents on the valance, whatever you want to call it. And Keith was telling me that there was something wrong with it, but actually I don't think so, Keith. It's just dented, but there's no bond or anything, so that's absolutely salvageable. We can bang it from inside, bang, 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 or we can use even the dent puller, the stud welder, and pull these out. So we might also work on that while it is on its side. Let me just run one more of these for security here. Never seen a bonnet on a frame without a body. Okay, let's go on a walk around and see what we have here. Alright, so let's see what's the situation underneath. Let's start panel by panel, maybe the boot floor first. It looks solid, there's no damage anywhere, even this drop here at the back where usually there's a problem with the Spitfires and the GT6s. It looks well, the wheel well looks great too, it just needs cleaning. Everywhere here around, that looks great. Obviously there was a leak on the differential, so I'm gonna have to take care of that. This channel here for the drive shaft has absolutely no paint on it or anything, but still there's only surface rust there. And here you can see all the patches. This is the patch that David did on this side, and I just need to go through and see if there are pinholes somewhere. I noticed a big hole here, so I'm gonna have to weld that. Here is where I said I'm gonna have to replace a piece that's under the box, so I couldn't do it from inside, so now I have to do this. This patch looks well. I'm really happy how these pressings meet here and everything lines up. Even here I like how this turned out. All these pressings look great. That was the idea. Down there the same thing. So basically I need to clean it, and once I clean it I'm gonna have to finish all the welding, and that's gonna be it for the floor. There's not too much work on it. So let me start with it, and it's gonna be a lot of noise, dust, and dirt around, but I'm prepared for that. Alright, so I did the boot floor roughly. I think I'm not gonna go any deeper than that. I'm just gonna use a little bit of rust converter for the surface rust that I couldn't clean, and that's gonna be it for here. I see some dents here and there, so I'm gonna try to hammer them a little bit from inside out, but I'm not gonna get too worried about that. Oh yeah, that's better. Now, here the metal is pitted, but I don't think I'm gonna need to do anything about it. It's pitted, it's not pitted on the inside. Alright, I think I'm gonna do the rust converter here, and then I'm gonna move forward. Alright, more dust. I don't know about you guys, but I am amazed how well preserved is this wheel well. I've seen in other people's projects this area here totally rusted, and the whole mount for the suspension is hanging literally on rust, but here this is like brand new. There's some white coating here that is, I don't know what it is, but I can feel the strokes from the brush here, but this is something really solid. It was under the paint, that was some kind of primer or I don't know, but it's very well preserving thing. I don't know what it is. So here there's a little bit of surface rust, and over there. Everything else is so well preserved, so I'm gonna use a little bit and a little bit here. So I'm gonna use a little bit of rust converter on these two areas, and then later I'm gonna use another bead of seam sealer here on this joint, and that's gonna be it for here. And later, of course, I'm gonna have to paint the whole car. Oh, by the way, check this. The rust converter does its job. It turns the rust into something white, which I don't know what it is, but yeah. Great, I'm happy. I'm really happy with what the car looks like underneath. It's so solid, it's unbelievable. Oh, and by the way, here, it looks to me that this is bent by somebody. I don't know, I have the feeling that this needs to be going down. Not sure. Here it looks like factory though, but here this is so wonky that I think it has to go down. I don't know, I have to look it up and we'll see. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna keep going now on this channel for the rear mount of on the frame and for the differential, and yeah, and then I'm gonna keep going forward, but I don't think I'm gonna hold you here because you're gonna get bored at some point. I'll bring you back when I have some progress. Alright, so this part from here to here is all done, and I used a little bit of brake clean for here to degrease all the oil, and now I'm gonna just blow it with the air gun, and I'm gonna use a little bit of rust converter again, and we're gonna keep going forward. But I'm happy, no rust holes, nothing here. I'm just amazed. I keep saying it, but really I'm just amazed how well preserved is the floor of this car. Yeah. Alright, it's been exactly 2.5 hours since I started today, and the whole floor is cleaned with a wire brush. And now actually I'm gonna go with a smaller one because, like maybe you noticed, I have this one that died on me, so then I used this one, but now I think I'm gonna go to this one, and with this one I'm gonna go in all the corners because there's some corners that I couldn't reach, not too many, but a little bit, like this for example, over there, this body mount, and that's the one that I made myself. If you remember, I made this piece, that's bent here. I need to straighten this up, but yeah, I'm really proud with this body mount. Actually, I managed to rebuild it. So once I apply rust converter here, I think I didn't plan for that today, but I think I'm going faster than what I was expecting. So I'm gonna clean also the bulkhead, and I'm gonna get rid of those wires, and here I'm gonna clean this shelf and rust convert it too, and I will see what's the situation with the battery box. I know it is it has holes underneath, so I just want to see if I will be able to salvage that, or I will need to buy a new one or build a new one like I did on the Spitfire. Alright, the whole floor is cleaned now and rust converted, so it's time to move to the bulkhead. And there first we need to remove some stuff, like the wiring harness. We have to push it in, and Chef Tash keeps bugging me about the wiring harness. When was I gonna remove it and stuff? Well, I'm just gonna push it in, so I'm still not gonna remove it. And the steering column, I'm gonna disassemble the pin, and it's bent here, so I'm gonna have to straighten it when it's out, but we'll see. So I'm just gonna disconnect the plug here. There's a connector, and the rest I'm gonna deal with later. So I'm gonna start pushing the wiring harnesses first in. So you gotta remember, guys, that this is the hole through which the wiring harness comes out, right? Hi. Should I take it off? Okay. Don't laugh at me, okay? Oh. Just don't laugh. Oh my god. Wow. Beautiful, right? Okay, I'm all done. I'm all done, so now I can clean up around and work a little bit on welding and stuff, but I'm all done here. Okay, so the bulkhead doesn't need too much, but still it needs more detailed work, so I'm not gonna do that now. I just cleaned it and derusted whatever needs to be derusted, especially here. Let me get out of the light. Especially here where the master cylinders go, it needs to be derusted, but actually I can see that the rust converter already does its job, so and there's gonna be some work, but needs more attention, so it's not gonna happen today. The battery tray, still not sure if that's salvageable. Let me bring the light closer. But now it's too bright. Well, sorry. I'm still not sure what I'm gonna do with the battery tray. There are a few little holes, but it looks like the whole bottom is pitted, and probably it's very thin metal, so I don't know. We'll see what we're gonna do here. Haven't decided yet. But yeah, the bulkhead is not gonna be a job for today or any near future, I think, because I still need to disassemble a lot of stuff. I need to remove the pedals from inside, need to remove the heater, I need to remove the windshield wiper cable and stuff like that, so that's not gonna happen today. Today I have to focus on the floor, and let's see what happened to the floor. You see where there was rust, now there's white thing. I don't know it. I don't even know what is that, but I think it looks great. So now I can clean up around because it's a mess in the whole shop. So I'm gonna sweep quickly and I'm gonna bring the welder and we'll start working on the welding and then grinding, and then we'll see. We'll go from there. But that's gonna happen in the next episode.